Filthy. Oh, that's...
What is up, WiFiCampaign? This is TheMrGrimer, and this is my first time posting on this channel. I'm very happy to be here, so yeah, let's get into the game. My opponent is a guy called GoogleKnight from the Smoking forums. He's a very cool guy, and yeah, his link will be in the description. So yeah, I lead off my Batarang, my Crobat, and he leads off with Lucario, his Skywalker. I go for the predictable Brave Bird, thinking maybe it can KO, seeing as I am life orb. But no, yeah, I just wanted to break his sash essentially. I don't really know why I left Batarang in. You know, I could have saved him for later, but you'll see later it didn't really matter anyway. So I switched into my Drapion and then switched into my Gengareth for some reason. I have no recollection of that move whatsoever. Yeah, stupid play, just a bit of fondling about. So yeah, he brings in his Metagross, and I just go for the HP Fire, I think that is. And yeah, he misses a Zen Headbutt, which sucks for him because that does kind of matter, as you'll see in a moment. So yeah, I just go for the second Hidden Power, and that will take him out. Now he brings in his Kami, and this is where the Zen Headbutt miss will kind of matter, because I'll hit him with a Thunderbolt, and that will take him down to, yeah, that's a crit as well. And he hits me with the Outrage. Now, I'm a Sash Gengar, so if he would have hit that Zen Headbutt, he would have broke my Sash initially. I suppose I would have exploded on the Dragonite, but I still don't think it would have done as much as that crit did. I don't think it would have KO'd. So yeah, that kind of sucks for him. But yeah, I explode now on this Zapdos as he brings it in. And judging by the damage, I'm guessing it's a max HP with some possible physical defensive investment. So I bring in my Red Dead Redeemer, as I call him, my Heatran, as he switches out into Suicune, predicting the obvious fire move, which I do go for, so it's a good play on his part. And I take this opportunity to switch out, and I believe I go into my King DDD, which is my special wall Ludicolo. Yeah, this is quite interesting set actually. I got it from another YouTuber. It's a Substitute, Protect, Toxic and Leech Seed set, and it's worked pretty awesomely for me so far. So yeah, he's just going to start setting up Calm Minds, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? I 4 times resist water, sorry. So yeah, I just go for the Toxic here, and I'm thinking, I know I can take, like, how many of these he throws at me anyway. So I go for the Toxic, and he goes for another Calm Mind. So I'm just like, right dude, you're at +3. So I'm starting to get a bit worried now, but not really. So I go for the Leech Seed, just, you know, get some extra residual damage on this guy. And then he reveals to me the rest. So he is a Sleep Talker, I am assuming at this point. So I go for the Substitute, just to get, you know, even more of a defensive aspect on... Defensive aspect? Yeah, let's go with that. Defensive aspect on this guy, as he goes for the Surf, and at +3 that won't even break my sub. So he's going to realise now that this is a pretty useless situation. I think he takes this opportunity to switch out, and he goes into his Yakuza, which is his Swampert, as I go for the Leech Seed. He goes for Earthquake, which will break my sub after taking the initial Surf. So yeah, I'm just like, hey man, what's going on? And I just get the Lefty's damage on him, and he's just like, yeah, so I just go for sub again. And I probably should have sped this up a bit, but it's not too stally, I shouldn't worry about it. Yeah, I go for the Toxic and I miss, which kind of sucks. But you know, I can't complain with all the hacks I got on him earlier. So he brings out his Zapdos, and I go for the Toxic and miss again. But again, you know, hacks are hacks, you have to deal with it. He just goes for the Thunderbolt, just to break my sub. As I go into... no, I use the Leech Seed. Yeah, that's right, I use Leech Seed just to get damage off on this thing. And I realise at this point, I've seen his entire team, and I'm like, dude, you have no Ghost types. So I bring in my Big Daddy, which again I got from another YouTuber. I slightly modified this set to suit my personal preferences in terms of EV investment, but generally it is the Flaming Spades stock belly Snorlax, which, you know, anyone who's seen the Spades videos using this is a fucking amazing Pokemon. So yeah, I start setting up the stockpiles, and he brings in his Haru just to burn off turns of sleep, I believe. And we're both getting leftovers, and he's snoring, and he goes for the sleep talk, hits the surf. That does fucking nothing to me. I go for the second stockpile, and I'm just like getting bigger and bigger, and this guy's just, I don't know whether he's seen, actually no, he was in the Smoking Forums after, and he hasn't seen this set before, so he was just thinking like, right, if he can get enough Calm Minds up, he's going to be able to like take me down eventually. But as you will see, that is not the case. So he starts setting up himself as I've led him into a false sense of security. Then I just go into straight for the belly drum, and now surely he's just like, fuck. I mean, he must be. I would be. So he goes for the surf, and he's like, right, I've got to see how much damage he can do to me, but you can't do anything now. It is pretty much pointless against Big Daddy. I go for the belly drum. Doesn't actually do as much as I think it will, but that's because, as I've said, this set is different to Spades. I've got more of defensive investment as opposed to his offense, because, you know, as long as I can two-hit KO, I don't really mind. I don't need an OK. And yeah, he brings out his Yakuza now and goes for a waterfall. I'm guessing he's trying to like flinch hacks me here, and he does get the flinch initially. Well, obviously it makes sense as well. This is his stab. He goes for it again. I think he gets the flinch again actually. Oh no, he doesn't get the flinch. So I go for the rest because I'm like, right, I don't want to get like tons of fucking, because it's going to be at least a 2-hit KO at this point on this Swampert. So I want to rest because I don't want to get flinch hacked to death. As he takes this opportunity to set up his rocks, which is kind of pointless because Big Daddy's going nowhere. Unless he does have the roar. In fact, if he did have the roar, that would have made sense for him to roar. I probably should have predicted a roar, in fact. Oh well, I've got like, yeah, I got 3 other guys that can easily deal with Swampert. I don't mean to sound too much like Chase or anything. But yeah, I go for the body slam. That's going to be a 2-hit KO, I believe. Yeah, it's going to take it down to the red. He's going to get lefties, blah blah blah. And I get lefties. And he just goes for the earthquake here. Again, just praying for a crit, I guess. I mean, I would be. It's a pretty scary situation going up against a stock belly Snorlax. And yeah, his last guy is a Zapdos, and at that range, I believe, despite his Thunderbolt, Body Slam is going to OK. As it does. So yeah, that was a great game against GoogleKnight. As I said, I will leave his link in the description, as well as my personal channel link. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. I've very much enjoyed uploading here. I hope to be uploading more videos in the future. And yeah, rate, comment, sub to WiFiCampaign. And yeah, peace.